Today I have a new update for my 22 in 2022 project pan. And so for this project I have 22 items and I'm trying to meet certain goals. I'm pretty sure everything though in here is I'm trying to use it up, but I am switching some things up today. I have a bunch of rollouts, I have a few declutters, and some things that I'm just gonna kind of rotate out. So let's get into all of our progress. Let's start with the two, well, I have one that I'm decluttering. And this is the Bang Beauty Chocolate Gel Eyeliner. And I tried to make this work. Here's what it's looking like. It's as hard as a rock. I can't get anything out of here. I tried pretty much everything you could think of to put in here. I tried setting spray, I tried Duraline, I tried oil. I think that was it. But then none of that worked. So then I tried like stabbing a hole in it and like trying to like get to the middle where it might be softer, and that didn't work either. So this is done. I can't make it work. It looks kind of wet, but that's just the oil that's still in there. So this is gonna be a declutter. I'm not gonna count it as an empty because I didn't ever use it like before it went bad, and then I only used it, was able to try like for like a week, and I couldn't get anything out of here. So this guy is done. This will just be decluttered. And then before we get into my empties, let's talk about the two things that I'm going to just roll out because I'm kind of sick of them. So first is the Kat Von D concealer. I'm basically like right towards the bottom. I'm gonna just put this back in my like to be panned box, my box of everything that I want to pan. And I still want to have this done by the end of the year, but it's just way too light for me right now, and I haven't used this in a few months, like basically the whole summer. So I'm just gonna put this back because I can't really use it, and instead I'm gonna replace it with something that I think I can at least use and get some use out of until I'm ready to wear this one again. So this is just gonna get put away for now, but I do still want to come back to this and finish it. And then kind of the same thing with this. This is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light Powder Duo. Here's what it's looking like. I've been using it a ton. Like I have some good, overall usage on the matte side, but I just don't really like it. I don't think it does much of anything. So I'm just sick of like trying to make myself use this. I'm gonna put it away and roll in a powder that I'm excited to use and that would actually work, especially since it's so hot here. I need something that works. So this will get put back, and I still want to try to finish this at some point, but for now I'm sick of it, so it's going back. Now I have 4 empties. First is my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This is the black one. I also like finished the navy one too because they're both basically completely like dried up, so I put some oil in here and was able to get a little bit of use left. But these ones I will count as empties. This one and the other one, it wasn't in a project. I pulled it out at the same time as this. But anyway, I used these a lot before they went bad, so I will count these ones as empties. And I was able to still get a little bit, I was still able to get a few uses once I rehydrated them. That's what I was trying to say. But anyway, this is empty. The next empty is my lip liner. It is a complete little nubbin, and I can't get anything left. I can't sharpen it, and it's at the point where it's just kind of stabby. So I'm done with this guy. This actually went a lot quicker than most lip liners, I would say, would take, but it took it took 5 updates, so that's still quite a bit. But anyway, this guy is done. I'm happy to have another lip liner out of my collection. And here's all the progress on the paper for this one. So the blue is this month's update. So it definitely went pretty quickly. The next update, super exciting. I finished off my e.l.f. blush. It is completely gone. I am so happy. I already had the bronzer finished and the blush was on this side. It's done. I've never been so happy in my life. This was a long time coming, so I'm so happy this is done. Blush empty for this year. I'm still hoping I could get maybe 2 more with the 2 that I have in mind. That would be crazy. But anyway, this is done. And then my last empty is my Smashbox LA Lights Beverly Hills Blush and Lip. So this is what it looks like, all scraped out. I used it as a lip product until it was to the point that I had to scrape it out. And then once I scraped it out, I put it in here. As you can tell, that is done. There's a little bit in the corners I need to just kind of wipe out. But this is gone. Once it was in here, I used it as a cream blush and it's finally done. So excited. Okay, that's everything that I used up. A lot of stuff rolling out. That was 7 items rolling out of the 22. Pretty good, I'd say. So we will be rolling in 7 new items. That's a lot. So we'll have to see what we can get done for next update. But anyway, let's talk about our progress for the rest of the stuff that is still in. First, we have my, my Sephora lipstick. I already had worn it all the way down to where it was flat, and then I depotted it into this little pan. Same thing, I do this with all my lipsticks. Once I wear them down flat, I do depot them, like scrape out the rest, and then I typically use that as a cream blush because I just don't like sticking my fingers in here to put it on my lips. But I think I used it once, but I was mainly focused on using up the Smashbox one as a cream blush, so that still looks basically the same. And then my other cream blush, which is the one I'm focusing on now, was my Josie Maran Watercolor Cheek Gelée, I think is what it was called. And I had it in a little pot last time and it was about half gone. And I ended up scraping it out into a pan just because I thought it would be easier to get my brush in here. And that's what it's looking like. So when I did scrape, or when I put all the product in here, it covered the whole pan. And now that's what it's looking like, a big pan in the middle. However, this is very like malleable. I think that's the word. Like as soon as I stick my brush in here, it just kind of moves all around. So I still think we can potentially have this gone for next update. I'm just able to use more product now that I can get to it better. And I'd like to have this gone for next update. I like it and it seems to be going a lot quicker now that it's in this format. So here is this. Hopefully it'll be gone by next time. And that's everything in this little guy. We have my ColourPop liquid lipstick in strip. This thing is taking so long, but I also like never wear it, so that's probably why. But I did wear this 2 times this month, I think. Did I wear this in a video? I think I wore this in my last video. But I think the weight is still the same. Yeah. So last time it weighed 0.88 ounces and today it still weighs 0.88 ounces. I really want to have this done by the end of the year. I think I will get most of that use as a cream blush. I'm hoping I can make it work like that, but I want to get those other 2 that I just showed used up as cream blushes as well. So I just have to figure this one out and just start wearing it. It's a really pretty color. I just don't ever wear liquid lipsticks that often, but I really want to have this guy done for the end of the year. Next is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I didn't use this at all this month either. I haven't been wearing this at all this summer because I'm trying to hit pan on a different bronzer for a different project, but once I do that, I will come back around to this one. Another thing I didn't use at all is my Vava Pink Lash Primer Base. This is a mascara primer by Luna Magic, and yeah, I didn't use this at all. Let's see. Next is my eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion And we made some good little progress on here. There are the line markings, and I'm loving this. I thought maybe it would be too old because this is a very old one, but once I mixed it around after the first use or two, it's been amazing. My eyeshadow when I get home is still like on, which is like impossible basically in this heat and working outside. My eyeshadow will still be on after working football practice in the 100-degree heat, and that doesn't happen with anything else. So I'm very happy to be working on this, and it's gonna take the rest of the year, even longer maybe, to finish it, but I'm not complaining. I like this, and I have a bunch more samples of these as well. So I'm happy to be working on that guy. Next we have my Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. This I think is almost gone. I've had to take the stopper out and then like mixed it around, but then I did put it back in because I just got way too much product. It was all just stuck up top by the stopper. I think I'm gonna have to do that again pretty soon. But I think this is getting close. It could possibly be done for next update. I'm not sure. It's not something that like I'm rushing to finish. I like it. I wear it every day. But that's where we're at. So this guy might be done for next update. We'll see. Same with the Wander Unlashed Volume Mascara. This one is kind of interesting because I can, when I take the wand out, I can push all the air up. I guess I can do it on camera. Okay, so I can push it all the way up to here, and like that's how much product's left. So that is this mascara. It doesn't have much product left in here, but I think it might be done for next update. It's close. It's pretty close right now, but I can still get some use out of it. I've been wearing this one as my everyday mascara. I don't really like it that much. It's not my favorite, but it is still like usable and it's fine. But for filming, like what I have on today, I've been using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara every time I'm filming just to switch it up. But I've been wearing the Wander one basically every day. I think next month might be the last month of this, but this one is still going strong. So that is my two mascaras. My lip gloss, we have my Tarteist Lip Paint in Flaming Hot. This, I don't understand, but we're still at the same line. It's like a little bit like right below the line now, but like I don't understand this at all. The first two line markings, I had to use it like maybe like 2 or 3 times and it went down like that. Now I've used it at like probably 30 times and it hasn't moved. So I don't know what's happening, but I do have this one weighed. Last time it weighed 0.63 ounces and now it's weighing 0.60 ounces. So 0.3 of an ounce. I've just been like not even wanting to use this anymore because it's taking so long. Like I would roll this out and roll in a different lip gloss if it wasn't for the packaging. So that's the only reason why I'm panning this, because of the packaging, because this is like a relatively new lip gloss, like within the last year or 2. The fact that that's still new for my collection is sad, but this wasn't at the top of a panning list by a long shot until the packaging deceased. So yeah, this guy is gonna be in here for a long time. Hopefully by the end of the year, but it's not really looking like that. Next is my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is my primer, and I did make a little progress. I only wore this a few times, so I think this will go quick once I'm using it more regularly. English. I was mixing this with the one that is in my whole collection project pan, just a more like hydrating primer. This is really glowy, like real glowy. So I would rather use this in the winter, but I have it in now, so I'm just gonna use it a little bit when I can, and hopefully we can get through this. But that's what our progress is looking like. Pretty good, pretty good. So there's that. Basically all of the primers that I want to use up are like glowy, luminous ones because I feel like that's a majority of what I have. So, I mean, it's not like switching it out for something else would be really any different because they're all glowy. So, we're just going to keep going on that. Then we have my AOA, well, it's in an AOA. What is this? This is the NARS Tinted Moisturizer mixed with the AOA BB Cream. This is also in my Graveyard project pan, so you're going to see it in both projects. Because the AOA foundation was in my Graveyard. The NARS one was in this project, and I mixed them together. So, this is what it's looking like. This past month, even just really the last week, I've been just kind of scraping the sides. So, it's getting lower. There's still a lot of product in here. It doesn't take a lot to cover your face. But last time it weighed 1.66 ounces on July 29th. And then I filmed my Graveyard project pan update on 8/21, and that one it weighed 1.48 ounces. And then today on 9-3, September 3rd, it's weighing 1.31 ounces. So we're getting some progress. We're just gonna keep going on it. My goal is to finish this by Halloween because that's when the Graveyard project ends. So I just want to have that done by then. I think we're still on track, but I'm not sure because there's a lot left in there. Okay, the last three are on the paper. So first we have my Tarte lipstick. This is in Set Sail. Here's what it's looking like. I've been wearing this a lot, not every day, because a lot of times I just reach for a tinted lip balm, but a pretty good amount of the days. So that's what it's looking like. The tip is definitely getting worn down. And this is it on the paper. It's hard to tell because it was purple then dark blue, but it's a little bit less than how much we used up in last month's. But overall, a good chunk is definitely gone. So I'm happy with that. And then my AOA Sculpting Brow Pencil. There's still quite a bit left in here. I've been taking a break from this because of just other things that I'm panning right now for brows. Once I meet my goal on that, like eyeshadow I'm working on, I will come back to this. But we still have some decent progress right here. I was hoping to have more, but since I started working on that eyeshadow, I'm focusing on that. And then lastly, we have my Avon Glimmer Stick Diamond and Flashy Copper. That is all that is left. So, let me find the line marking. A lot of this, like a chunk of this broke off, which I was fine with because I've been working on this for a long time. And so that's all that's left. I've been since wearing this on the lower lash line and even on the upper lash line. And I really want to have this gone. I don't think I can have it gone by next update, but I've been wearing this every single day this month, and I really want it done. So, we're getting closer. We're just going to keep going with it. And here is what that one looks like on the paper here. So, we're getting closer. But that's everything that's been in this project. Now let's roll in some new things. Exciting. Okay, so to replace my Kat Von D concealer, I'm going with the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer. This is like one of my favorites. This one is a little bit light as well, but like not too light like the other one. Like I can definitely make this one work. It's been in my Shop My Stash. Now I can't tell like where to mark it, but it's very light. And so I think it's close-ish to the end. I will weigh this so we can see progress for next time. I am still trying to finish off the concealer that's in my Partners in Cream. So I'm still focusing on that one. And then once that's done, I'll start focusing on this one, if that makes sense. That was just more of a priority for me right now. So I don't know how much progress I'll have on this one for next update, but we'll see if we can get any use out of this. So I'm gonna officially roll this one in to replace the Kat Von D concealer. And let's just weigh it right now so I don't forget later. starting at 0.99 ounces. So let's write that down. All right, so we will start working on this and hopefully we can see some progress. The next product I'm rolling in for my powder. This is the Cover FX pressed powder in medium. I really like this. This is one of my favorites, especially for this time of the year because it's one of my darker powders. And yeah, I really like this. My goal is going to be to hit pan. So once I hit pan, I will roll this guy out and we'll put in something else. I don't want to finish it because I really like it. So hitting pan is a good enough goal for me for right now. This is still relatively new, so it's not anything that needs to be used up or anything. I just was really sick of using powders that I don't like. So putting in one I do like and try to get some progress on this one. Next, we have another Bite Beauty lip gloss. This is in the shade number 1, and we're gonna try to finish this. This is more like a tinted lip balm for me, basically, is how I wear this, because the yellow, I mean, I haven't really tried the yellow yet, but the green one I just finished was just really milky and did have a green tint to it. And I finished it as a kind of like around the house lip balm. And that's what I'm gonna try to do with this one. So they're getting older, so I definitely don't feel like I'm wasting it using it that way. And I also think they're really hydrating. So this is brand new. It's full to the top. I've never used this one. Let's weigh it and see what we're starting at. And this is starting at 0.46 ounces. So again, we will see if this gets any lower. We are rolling in a replacement lip liner, and I'm going with the AOA Studio Wonder Lip Pencil in Faded. This isn't brand new. I've definitely sharpened it because the words are, coming off. So that's this one. Let's do a little swatch, I guess. It's just a nice neutral. I think it'll go with everything. And this, I think I have to sharpen this every single time I use it. So I think it'll go relatively quickly. I'd love to finish this by the end of the year. I mean, that's basically my goal here with all of it, right? But I think I can do it. So we're gonna definitely try to finish this guy. And I'm not gonna measure, or I'm not gonna weigh this. I'm just gonna go by the measurements because I think we'll be able to get good progress seeing it that way. So we're going to roll in this lip liner. I have the matching liquid lipstick to this too, so maybe I should pull that out and show out my stash. Okay, to replace one of the eyeliners that rolled out, I'm rolling in this trio of gel eyeliners. This is from an Ulta holiday set. I've worked on these before in past projects. I've finished off a whole trio already. For this project, I just want to finish the gray, or the silver, which is the one that has the biggest pan right now. So that's gonna be my goal for this project, is to finish that one. And then we'll come back at some point to finish the purple and green. But for this project right now, we're gonna do the silver. And next, we are rolling in a lip product. So I'm not sure how much use this one's gonna get. We're gonna try though, but I still have a whole bunch that I'm working on already. I just honestly couldn't think of anything else to put in, and this sounded kind of fun. This is the L'Oreal La Lip Palette, and I'm going to try to finish, let's move the mirror. I'm gonna try to finish this middle shade. So we're gonna see how that goes. I guess my first goal should just be to hit pan, but I think that will be somewhat easy. I can't see these being too deep, but I'd like to finish it. We'll see. We'll see by the end of the year how that goes. So I'm rolling this guy in. Getting slightly overwhelmed with lip products, but it's okay. Okay, and my last product I'm rolling in is really exciting for me because I've had this picked out since the beginning of the year. And I've been waiting for so long to roll this in. This is my blush, and I'm rolling in this little baby mini. This is the In Stain blush from The Balm in the shade Swiss Dot. Now, it was this tiny little baby eyeshadow pan. Obviously it's not in here. I repressed it into here. and like it covered the entire bottom. That little sample covered this entire bottom. It's very flat. I think we can go through this relatively quickly, but it's a very pigmented also. But I wanted to get through the e.l.f. blush so quickly towards the end, because this is like the perfect summer color with a tan, and I'm excited to use this. I hope I can go through this relatively quickly, because I do have another one that I would like to finish, another blush that I have in mind to go in after this one. But anyway, that's it. Hopefully I can have pan on this for next time. I already have 3 other blushes in projects, so yeah, we'll see. But that's everything for this update. Big update. Lots of new things. So we'll kind of just, I guess, have to wait and see what we have for progress for next time. Hopefully we have some good progress. I feel like this was a really good month. But I hope you guys liked this video, and definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.